I love the way you put that because people think about it like they're conflict avoidant when they're continuing to do things the way that they've done them in a relationship. But often they're having daily or weekly conflict anyway. And so um, conflict can actually be pretty comfortable. Like it can get to where it's automatic and you know all the steps and you know what your partner's going to say and what you're going to say, and you can do this in your sleep. And change, it takes a lot. Like it requires a lot of effort from your brain, and it draws focus and attention. And if you just want to focus on other things in your life, your work, your kids, um, you might be fine with having familiar fights, and you may not really want to take the risk or put the time and energy in to do anything different.
It is risky. I was thinking about a client I was working with this morning, and we talked about how he likes what he knows, sort of the devil that he knows versus the
Yeah.
devil that he doesn't. And he's had a lot of marital issues, and he does know how to have the same fights with his wife. And there's some sort of level of comfort in that. He knows how it's going to go. It's not going well, but he does have a familiar feeling with it, and it's not as risky as if he were to change and show up and let himself be more known to her and say, own when he makes mistakes because she might judge him. Um, he would much rather feel the familiar feelings and have a sense of control versus making a change that sort of is like, well, how is she going to respond to me here? What is she going to
Mhm.
think about me here? How is this going
Mhm.
to go?
You're saying it's riskier, and you brought up judgment as one of the things that might be at stake, but what are the other things that people are risking when they step into change and deeper intimacy?
It's a good question. I mean, if he were to say, actually, he's in a job change right now, like transition. And this is another place too, so it can show up in relationships, but it can show up in other aspects of our lives too. If he were to really own what he wanted and were to discover what he cared about, um, it may not be as prestigious as what he's doing now. It may not look as good.